Today's project is all about dual color plant hanger. For this you obviously need two color of cords. So choose your own color combination. I have taken twisted 3-ply in the shade of lavender. 3-ply cord is when you unravel it you can see 3-ply. That is why it is called as twisted 3-ply, which is in the size of 3 mm, and I have taken deep purple braided cord. If you closely see, you can see it look like how we braid our hair, which is also in the size of 3 mm. You need sharp scissors, obviously measuring tape, cello tape or masking tape, or if you weirdly call it a cellophane tape, and take your S hook. As we are not going to use any wooden ring, so S hook is needed. So 4 strands of 500 centimeter cord is taken, and I'm coordinating the edges of the deep purple color cords, and also along with that 2 strands of 500 centimeter in the color one. So I'm going to say lavender as the color 1 and the deep purple as the color 2, and now I'm folding it into half and mark the half section using scissors or anything you have near to you. And then I'm taking the 540 centimeter in the color 1 and also going to fold it into 2 half, and then going to place on the sides of the cords. And what you have to do is take your measuring tape now, measure 5 inches from the mid, and above the mid mask it using the measuring tape. The reason is we are going to do the handle using the square knot. That is why I chose 5 inches. And now we are going to do 10 square knot. Do not worry about the placement of the middle cords, as we will segregate the middle cords later, but now we are going to do the handle. For that all you need is that 540 centimeter to be in the end of the both sides and the middle collective cords of 6 cords. The reason behind using the 540 and the 500 centimeter is you can see that 540 centimeter is placed between the 2 ends. For the square knot, the 2 ends is going to be the working cord. The usage of the working cord is obviously to work, and in between the middle cords will be untouched. So when the working cord starts to work, by end of each knot the cord size will be reduced. That is why I have taken the measurement, which is actually lengthier than the middle cords. After doing the 10 square knots, I am folding it into half. Now I am taking that 70 centimeter of that cord. Take the one end of the 70 centimeter and placing it, and then you have to fold the 70 centimeter of the cord. The loop will be formed, and then you have to wrap the entire cords using that. For this you obviously need 2 hands, and you have to do it quite well because it is the anchoring knot. So this is the knot which is going to fold the plant hanger into half. If you are knotting the cord loosely, means it will unravel later for the upcoming designs, and obviously it will look weird. And after that, take the tail and insert it inside the loop, and now pull the top part, not fast, not slow, but sturdy enough. Pull it until the middle part gets secured. Gathering knot is something a sturdy knot, and that secured part gets secured like no one's business, but you have to practice that one. do it, and you can also hold the cords like I'm doing it, and also you can hold the tail cord and then you can tighten it. After finishing the gathering knot, you can snip off the extra cords. Now you will have 16 set of cords after folding and doing that gathering knot, and you have to segregate color 1 cord and color 2 cord together. So I'm taking the color 2 color 1 cord and 2 color 2 cord and making sure that it is secured by the overhand knot, like we tie the plastic wraps or something like that. So color 1 cord is at the end and color 2 is in the middle, and one color 1 cord is at the end, and you have to segregate 4 sets. And now I'm going to do the spiral knot of 40. At first it will be difficult for you to do the spiral knot because we have taken the cords randomly after making that square knot and gathering knot, but do not worry, as the spiral knot spirals and it will actually help you to beautifully spiral it. I know that it's a lot of spiral knot. If you do not know how to knot a spiral knot, means spiral knot is nothing but a square knot, but you will not use the right cord to finish that square knot, the second step while you do that square knot. So first you have to take that left cord and form a loop and bring that right cord into that left side of the loop, and you have to do that. Likewise you have to do for 40 times. What you have to do is, when you feel that the cord is getting spiral or turning, you have to switch. So you will be seeing that right end of the cord, and when you twist for the 180 degree, that right end will come to the left and start doing that. Likewise you have to do for 40 times, and also for rest of the 4 sets you have to do it. This is the set 2, set 3 and set 4. And this is how it will look after doing that 4 sets of spiral knot. Now the iconic color change will come. So the color 2 will be in the middle. For that you have to intentionally flip the color 2 to the ends and start doing your square knot. At first it sounds weird and also looks weird, but it will definitely not look weird when you knot 10 square knots or you start to begin knotting it. You are actually intentionally forcing the bridge cord to act as a working cord here. So that's why it will be a little bit difficult, or the intentional movement will be there. But when you do the second square knot, as you see in the video now, it will beautifully get camouflaged. So do not worry about it, and that is also one of the beauty of the macrame. So this is how you can change the color of the cord without adding extra cord in between to it. So this is the project where you have taken cords and no need of additional cords in between to change the color. And I'm going to do the 10 square knot for all the 4 sets. And now you can see how beautifully the color has changed. And now what you have to do is you have to take a measuring tape for sure and measure 40 to 45 centimeter. Why I am measuring this gap is because this is a plant hanger, so obviously you need a planter to hang. So this will suffice 5 to 5.5 inches of your planter. And I will definitely suggest you to use the S hook to do this alternate square knot. I will show you how to combine the 4 sets into one beautiful hanger. So you have to bring the nearby 2 sets and bring that 4 cords. So I'm taking in between that cords, side 2 cords from the one set and the second set. Do not combine by crisscrossing it. You have to take the adjacent, else the nearby set, and start doing the alternate square knot. So the color 2 got highlighted and again color 1 will be highlighted. I'm just showing you how to do this alternate square knot and how much space you can actually leave. But do this by mounting on the wall by using the S hook or any nail. But definitely I suggested before use the S hook. So that is the layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4. And now if you can see in between that alternate square knot, I have left about 5 to 10 centimeter of the gap and again done the alternate square knot. To end the project, I am going to do a bigger wrapping knot here. And if you want the wrapping knot to be highlighted, you can use some other color, or else you can use the color you have already used in the project. So layer 1 is actually 10 square knot, layer 2 is the gathering knot, which is the anchor 1, layer 3 is the spiral knot, layer 4 is the dual color tone of the project. Layer 5 will be the alternate square knot of 3, and you have to leave spaces. For the first one you have to leave 40 to 45, for the 3 rows you have to leave 5 to 10 centimeter gap, and the last layer is gathering knot.